What it do? This your host Big Worm on City Speed Podcast. Yo, what it do? This Big Worm from City Speaks Podcast. I'm popping off season 2 with a platinum recorded producer. I'm in the building with Youngin Chriso813. Bro, how you doing, bro?
Good, bro. I can't complain, bro. Like, I'm blessed.
It
Yeah.
gotta be 2020 platinum. You went platinum.
Yeah, man. It still ain't really like, it don't really feel like I really, my boy's gonna get me. But it don't feel like I did nothing. Like, as far as like just me getting comfortable, I'm grateful for it. But I'm just in my head. I gotta treat myself like that because I feel like if I get like big headed, it'll like be contradicting to my character because I'm a real humble dude, but at the same time, like, I get it. Like, people be telling me like, man, you should be talking about it every day and throwing it in people's face, and man,
you went platinum. That's big. How did you get the news?
Really, my boy Conrad told me. Conrad, that's another producer. He done did a lot of big things too. But he told me, he was like, congrats on going platinum. So in my head, I'm gonna mess you up, bro. Cause we already went gold, like I want to say the beginning of 2019. So
you went gold on what song?
The whole album period.
Oh, gotcha.
So
yeah.
I was thinking that it already went platinum by now, just in my head. So I was like, cause really all I've been waiting on is just the trophy, the plaque or whatnot. So when he told me, I was thinking like, okay, he must be just saying congratulations. So then that's when my other homeboy texted me, my boy Josiah. He was like, "Oh, congrats! I seen the album." So that's when I was like, "Okay, let me go check." So I went on another producer page who produced on the album too, and it showed the date, and it said like I want to say November 12th, something like that. And then that's when I was like, "Okay, let me flex." And then when I posted it, bro, I kid you not, that's probably the most my notifications ever been, bro. Like,
that's big,
yeah.
Bro. That's like. It's like winning. I'm gonna say a Grammy, but I would have been happy as hell if I went platinum.
I was happy, but it's like I just trained myself to be like, you feel me, like still like cool at the same time. Like, I'll play it cool, but of course deep down inside I'm jumping up and down.
I've been
like
in the room fist pumping, boy. I done went platinum. How to in the song hard on top of that.
Appreciate that.
That's one of the top songs on the album. That whole album hard, but that's one of the songs that like stood out.
Yeah.
He slid on that one. Background. How did you even start in getting into music? I know you rap too, so how did you get into music?
So I would have to go to the very, very beginning. So it really started in the hood. My grandma, she had a house in Parker's Village. She still got that house though. She passed away, but she had a big keyboard in the living room. I used to beat on that just like it was drums. And she'll tell my mama like, yeah, he gonna play. And by the time she passed away, she never got to see me play, but it happened. Okay. So I used to get like pots and pans too, beat on the pots and pans around the house, get on my uncle's nerves. They was into music too. They'll listen to like slow Mary J. Blige, like all type of slow music. My mama, she was into church music, so music was just around me.
Always around.
And then in daycare, my daycare teacher used to tell my mama, oh, he be turning all like he's a good child, but he just want to beat everything. He'll turn the little action figures to drumsticks and just be beating everything. We got to move the toys for him. So I feel like music was in me, like just like
you was born to do it.
Yeah, I was born to do it type stuff. So that's the background. But as far as the development, church. Like that's what really molded like the sound, cause like you can hear like me, I had homeboys who listen to like different music, like because I've been in a lot of schools, so in every school I feel like I was introduced to like different music,
sound,
different rappers and stuff, like, so between that, church. You feel me? Just doing my own research. I feel like I just got like a whole bunch of music just throughout my life. Like,
Cause you even hit me when I was like, bro, we doing Sunday. You like, yeah, I gotta go to church for.
yeah,
How did? Cause you play the keys at
yeah.
church. How does playing the piano boost your producing?
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like I never run out of ideas because I'm doing it every week. So it's like even if I play the keyboard on Sunday at church and I got a session the next day or even that same night, it's like I can come up with something right there. Like church is my practice. So that's why I get to like just show out. I can mess up because really like a lot of people don't really got that ear to really notice. So I can just be doing a whole bunch of stuff. But like of course like when you making beats and stuff, like that's when you got to be on point. Especially like, you know, if you're doing the music, because a lot of producers can't play music. So they look to us who can play music to like help them out and stuff. So we got to make sure we on point.
That's hard. I always wanted to play the drums at church. They ain't never let me.
That's what I started on,
They
man.
ain't never let me play the drums, bro. That's crazy. How did I see you got a lot of production with Ripper on the beat?
Yeah.
How did that relationship come about?
Okay, so besides just me starting off like with beats, like just I used to make little tracks in church, and then I did my parents, they did like a CD. I was rapping on it too. I did some production. That was like the first, but when it came to like the industry and like I started to get more notice, I would say about like the bigger odds, Ripper was one of the first people that like noticed me, and then Major Nine and Mook. I was like fans of all of them, like that whole Miami movement.
Yeah, Ripper hard.
Yeah, super hard. So I was making keyboard videos, like doing covers, and this is what I tell people. I wasn't really like aiming for the big people. I make a cover to like a Major Nine song, I did Bar Greasy Nice and Slow. I did a Kid Omar song. Just like I kept it Florida. So even Buck, I did a Buck song before he even blew up, and that's the song with him and Sweetie. I did that. So Ripper saw me doing the keyboard videos and he hit me up. He was just like, "Oh yeah, you know, we should work." So of course in my head I didn't think it was gonna be nothing serious. I was just like, okay, cool. So I sent him some stuff, and then from there it turned into like him giving me his number. We were locked in like I want to say from like June to November, maybe October. That's how long we was locked in. And then like I ain't gonna lie to you, the situation kind of went left. You feel me? I ain't gonna speak bad on him because no matter what, he still looked out for me as far as like just reaching out, because even regardless, you know what I'm saying, if the situation went left or not, or if the situation would have still been good, he still showed love. You know what I'm saying?
You still went platinum.
And hey, I still got that out of it. So
still went platinum.
I ain't even tripping. But you know, I wish him the best. You feel me? I would hope that he wished me the best too. So that's how that happened with that. He definitely was the first one that had like some connections that helped me out. So
what's the art of producing, bro? Like the art of hustling for producers. I'm pretty sure there's a million people that make beats that produce. But how do you being one of the top producers in Tampa, how do you hustle producing?
As far as like when you say hustle, like
getting that placement on this, sending getting the acknowledgement, like, okay, we need to go see Chriso for this.
I'm gonna say with me and my boy Blackberry, he disagree with me sometimes. Blackberry, he did 8 bands for LA the GOAT, so he disagreed with me on this. We got two different mindsets when it comes to this. I always, even when I started with the keyboard videos and that was my plan to get noticed, I ain't really like ever been like the type of person that just reach out to people, cause I feel like a lot of people be having like they own fake agendas and stuff like that. So to be safe, I just rather do my thing and let them come to me. So that's always been my strategy.
Just when you see people like, oh, send beats, you don't never send them.
I ain't gonna say that. It depends on the situation though. It depends, cause a lot of times too, I feel like you gotta see like if people really serious about it. Cause I don't just want to go to sending my beats to people and they playing around. You feel me? And it ain't even about like no skill or like if they can rap or not. Cause I feel like when it comes to that, if you can rap to somebody else, you might not can't rap to me. But if you got a fan of somebody else, hey, do your thing.
Let's run it.
So I feel like when it come to that, as far as like the hustling part, I mean, I just do my thing. Like I don't really force it. I like mutual connection. Like how this happened. Like I ain't have to like chase you down. You ain't have to chase me down.
We built a rapport.
Exactly. So I like building. That's me. I really love building, and I love just like doing my thing, letting people come. Like even Tom G, for example, he been saw me like since like 2018 doing my thing, and he'll say, yeah, we gonna get something popping, and we ain't really get nothing popping till like about the beginning of this year. So sometimes it take time, but you still building it. Yeah. So
that's crazy. You brought up Tom. You got a song that I fuck with crazy. He pushing the culture forward.
yes, sir. That's produced by me and my boy Yoda Gang Official.
You got Tom.
Yeah.
You got Crazy.
Yep.
Rated R and Tampa Tony all on one song.
And I did not expect that.
You got it, like that's legendary Tampa shit, bro.
That is.
And for you to be on the producer, that was like old school with a new school producer. When you heard the song, what was it like? Damn, that's crazy.
I heard it. This how I heard it. Who posted it? I want to say no. It was Tom. I screen recorded it from his live. He was live and somebody sent it to me. It might have been my cousin. But then that's when I automatically started screen recording it, and I saw Crazy in the studio. I think I just saw Crazy. I don't think Tampa and Tony. No, Rated R. I seen Rated R. He was the only one there, so they must already have recorded their vocals. Well, I might be wrong, but
they was all in there.
Yeah. Either way it go, they was all on the song. So when I heard it, I ain't think nothing. I ain't think it was gonna be on the album. So when he released the track list and I seen that, all I could think was, dang, and like. It was like the second last song, and then the last song was another one I did with him and Road Boy. So
a bit hard too.
I was thinking in my head like, man, that's legendary because it just so happened I had worked for the Godfather. He used to DJ for like all of them like Crazy, and all he did was talk about them. And like I already knew about Tampa Tony, but I ain't really know too much about Crazy and Rated R. So for them to get on the beat,
that's my
shit. So I had to do my history and research too. So once I did it, I was like, okay, yeah, Rated R. He was about to, you know what I'm saying. And then Crazy, he just.
But that's a legendary feature when I seen that. When I've interviewed Jet Faye, he was telling me like all producers should have a niche about themselves. Like people should come to you for something. What would you say your niche is for your producer?
I want to say keys, but I feel like it's just like the sound in general, like, and then it might just be because really, to tell you the truth, bro, nobody has really ever like told me like they'll just be like, we gotta work or I need you or like they'll just I think and based on that I would say they might just trust me as a producer. Cause they don't be saying like, I want it this way, I want it that way. I just send them what I think they'll sound good on, or like if we in the studio, I do what I do, and they trust it. And I feel like that goes with track record too. If you got a good track record, it don't matter what your sound is. In some cases it do, because I know like in Jet Faye case, people do come to him for specifically what he do. But I say for me, I feel like people just trust it, and it goes on track record, and then they'll see like I Struggle Out the Trenches did good.
Hardest song right now.
Man, that's my jam, bro. They'll see like how a few of Road Boy songs doing numbers. So I guess it's just like trusting in the sound.
Gotcha. Well, what would you say your sound is? Because when I listen to a lot of artists on your beats, it's mostly storytelling.
Yeah.
And it's like pain and storytelling, and it's like gritty too. What do you put in your beats for them to hear that too?
Definitely the keyboard. I'll rip the piano. I do strings. I like the guitar. I like making people feel it because that's what you got to do in church. That goes back to church. Like, man, the musician in church, like even when I was coming up, I see like different musicians, like they'll make the crowd cry when they play. Like even like singers, but the musicians just hit different because even if you're not the type to really like be too into like preaching, you can come in and really be into like the music and stuff like that. So I think I just took what I seen in church and I used it like for like the world. You feel me? Like for like that, you know, hip hop community, hood and stuff like that. So when I make my beats, I just want people to feel it, and for them to feel it, I gotta make the rapper feel it. So. And that goes back to struggle out the trenches. Like when I showed Oso the beat at first, he was like, "Man, there's too much going on," and he was talking about like the drums and stuff. So I know, okay, he just want to hear the music and let me give him a simple beat, and he just want to talk. Like the other day, he was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to talk because we was in the studio telling the people about the story." He was like, "Yeah, man, they got to hear what I'm gonna say." You know, Oso he got his own lingo, so
Shout out to Oso.
yeah, shout out that boy.
Do that.
And Ragu, shout out
KD
Ragu.
Ragu too.
Yes, sir.
You said it keep you humble, but do you take the criticism, like when he said take the drums out, do that down?
Nah, cause I get it, like, and then I study the game too. Like, I know it done been like I done heard producers tell stories like that where like they'll say, he told me to take this out, and like he just wanted it simple, and I know that simple is good sometimes. So, and then from there, it taught me that time, like, cause I want to say from then on, when Oso told me that, I took that and ran with it. Especially when I seen that the song did good, like all together, bro. Struggle Out the Trenches got to be doing at least 100K streams and all.
Damn.
At least.
I ain't even beat that.
Cause I put it on my YouTube. Also said put it on YouTube. It's at 25K on mine. Then Poppy, he shot the video. It's almost at 60K on his, and then you got Apple, Spotify, ain't no telling. So all together, it's probably, if not 100K past, or at least almost there. Cause
we advocating for KD first of the year, right?
Yep. off rip, and then people know it. Like okay, like you know how people
that bit right now.
People know it. You usually got people that know like the hooks of songs. But for somebody to sing the verse of a song word for word, that's special, bro. Like I be telling KD, like we tight too. That my boy, like real deal. KD and Oso, they real cool people. Like really, to be real with you, like all the OGs I know that's from the Springs, real cool, solid people. Like you would think in your head like they gonna be like gritty, you feel me? But they cool, you know what I'm saying? It can get like that, but you feel me? But they cool people. So, I would definitely verse of the year. Off rip, I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Verse of the year. Being off my head when I think top producers, you automatically get put.
That's love,
in
bro.
That. How does it feel to be in that category, top producers?
It's a blessing, and I would say for me, of course, like I dreamed about stuff like this, so. And like people just like knowing who I am, cause man, it done been some times where I wanted to like give up, bro, cause I felt like I was sending out beats to people they didn't want to get on them. That's really when I started rapping for real, cause I was like, I'm gonna get on my own beats. Yeah. That was really the real reason. And then like I was rhyming a little bit in elementary here and there at the rec center. Like I'd be like just doing my little raps and stuff. It'll be the same one every day, but they wanted to hear it. So I used to take it to like new schools and stuff and do that. But definitely with producing, I would say it's kind of like a quick dream, cause I wasn't thinking about being a producer, and I was producing like I said, when I did my parents' album, they did like a CD. I was basically producing and mixing, mastering, all that.
So you already had it down pat. You already, but that wasn't so that wasn't a dream though, was it?
It wasn't. Being a rapper was, but then as I started studying the game and wanting to be like rich and seeing who got the money and stuff and who, I was like, okay, I already know how to play the keyboard, so let me get on that. So
basically just fall in position.
And but things happening quick with the producing. Like as soon as I started, like 2018, that's when I started taking it serious.
That's when you got your first placement with DJ Swift, right?
DJ Swift and Project Youngin and Ripper. A lot of people don't know Ripper did the drums on that too. And then Swift, you know what I'm saying? He did what he did. I did what I did. He brought it to Project Youngin.
How was that opportunity? Because DJ Swift was like, he big in the industry. How was that? Did he call you like, hey, we need you?
It's funny because I didn't know DJ Swift at the time. To be real with you, the only person I knew was Ripper. That was like my only connection for real.
You knew just Swift from Tampa?
You talking about?
Not just DJ Swift. I said
DJ Swift. I knew he was like Tampa, Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew he was doing this thing with Youngboy, 21 Savage and all of them, but I didn't know him, like, personally or nothing like that. But he called Ripper, and Ripper told me, and then that's how that happened. But, like, as time went on, me and DJ Swift, that's big bro, for real. Like, I call him or Moot, really any of my producers homies, and they give me the game, whatever I want, you know what I'm saying, want to know, they'll tell me. So that's definitely big, bro.
To seeing the success of DJ Swift and Jet Faye, was that like an extra, like, okay, this shit can
Motivation. And I tell them, you can ask them, I tell them, like, when I first went to DJ Swift spot and seeing all them plaques, I was like, dang.
Yeah, he got them busy. He got
doing,
them on the wall,
and them ain't even all of it, because, like, some plaques take a minute to come to you. Like, just because, like, you got a big industry, all these people, so, like, everything don't come right when you want it. Like, bruh, I didn't get paid for identity theft until, like, a year later. It be like that. It really be like that, though.
Damn.
For real.
I'd have been in that bit like, hey,
man, hey, you could ask the people that was, you know what I'm saying, that was helping me out. I was calling them like every month, if not every like week. What? So it be like that.
Don't forget about me. I'm over
for real. Don't forget about you. You know what I'm saying. Don't forget about your boy. I know, but see. Then again, like, I was fresh in the game too, so it's like I don't even think Atlantic Records knew about me. Like, they know now. They did my credits and stuff, so they know. So, but a lot of times, if you new in the game and stuff, you're not gonna get that, like, special treatment. Like, oh, we gotta jump right on for you. Even for artists, I just want people to understand that, like, bruh, you gotta have some patience, like, in this, cause everything ain't gonna happen like when you want it to. These people are gritty. You feel me? They not just gonna jump cause you say jump. You feel me? So having patience goes a long way, bro. Like, for real.
When I think about, like, producers and making beats, it always, even today, I see a lot of music be produced or sampled from older songs that came out in the 70s.
Right.
How do you think we'll ever get, like, that legendary beat in this time of music?
I want to be the one to do it.
I mean, you should get sampled 20. Yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna cap, dude. Oh, you talking about,
I'm
like
how
how? Oh, yeah. I feel like it with my music, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like I feel like I'll be a part of that because I feel like I'm real musical. Like, if you think about, like, all the stuff we sample from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it's all music, because that's really what you had a band. Like, they ain't really get into, like, computer producing until, like, really 90s, probably late 90s / 2000s, like, really heavy, like, with Fruity Loops and all that. So I think it's possible to, like, kind of like we be like the new 70s, like, for them.
I was thinking, I'm like, damn, every time I hear a sample, it's some, I don't never hear nobody, like, sampling new school.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
I mean, probably the earliest they go right now is probably like 2000s, early 2000s. I know people like sample like Usher, stuff like that.
Gotcha. You probably one of the first producers, like, before I even knew, like, before we built our rapport, I heard of the song Solid. By,
Sean. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. That's the jam.
How is it? Is it a big challenge to producing R&B and hip hop? Like, the difference between it?
I say for me, no, because I listen to everything, bro. I listen to rock, I listen to R&B, rap, gospel. I listen to whatever I think sound good. Like, that's one thing I say about me. I never been like a follower when it comes to music. Like, I listen to what I want to listen to. It's some theme songs that I love. You feel me? Like, I like all type of music. Like, even like Tyler Perry play music and stuff like that. Like, like music from his movies and stuff. I'm real into that. Like, so I sit up there at nighttime sometimes and just put on, like, songs from his plays, or, like, even I got a whole bunch of playlists, man. Like 80s music, 90s music. Bro, I'm a sponge when it comes to music, bro. For real.
Okay, I fuck with music too. Do you think?
And shout out LaShawn. That's
shout out LaShawn. That's
for real.
That's solid. I can't sing, but I be singing that bit. I can't sing, but I be singing that bit.
Yeah.
Do you think? Cause when I think of R&B, I start thinking of, like, Eddie.
Yeah.
Dude, is R&B dead and we just doing this new thing, or is it just changing?
Can I be completely real with you?
Yeah.
I feel like it's coming back, and I feel like LaShawn gonna be one of the ones that's gonna take it there. She gonna take it there for real. Like, watch I tell you, bro. She gonna take it there. Like, And I did all her singles so far.
Guarded.
Guarded and Solid. And if I don't want to say too much, but she got so she got something coming. Yeah.
I always think I'm like, damn, we'll never get that. I don't know. I feel like R&B went. I'm gonna say pop. I'm not gonna say pop, but it's new. Like you'll hear R&B on like some trap beats.
I ain't gonna cap. I feel like it went hip hop.
Yeah, I feel like
In
it went
my
super
opinion,
hip hop. It
yeah,
ain't like
it went like hip hop.
when they be saying king of R&B. I be like like Chris Brown really like a pop star.
Yeah, it went like I feel like a lot of even but even if you look at pop too, I feel like pop went hip hop, rock borderline like Florida Georgia line. Them boys they'll be playing their guitars on a trap beat. Like even rock like I feel like they got like screamo rock rap now like it's a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like hip hop just took over everything even R&B.
Is you got most of the big time artists in Tampa on like a lot of your beats.
Appreciate it.
How is it? How do you take that Tampa production? How do you
yeah.
how do you like I told you a top producer, so how did it feel to get like coming to Chriso for a beat from Tom G to Buck to Roll Boy?
You mean as in when you say that, are you talking like if a Tampa artist come to me and they
No, I'm saying
like,
how did it feel for them to even want to come to you?
It felt good because for one, I'm a fan of them, and I'm talking about like real deal fans of like pretty much all of them. Like I love Tampa. Like I used to listen to Tom G so much, I didn't think he was from Tampa, and when I say that, I thought he was like a big person just be traveling all the time. Mm-hmm. And then that's when people started telling me, nah, he from right here. Cause I used to just be listening to him. Like my boys in middle school, they put me on. And like we had, man, it's so funny cause I got on Tom through like the computers and the computer classes. We'll like have music on it and like everybody just put music on it. And there was this one computer that had all the jams. And he was a part of that. And like we'll be supposed to be listening to like the learning stuff. Mm-hmm. I got on Tom G the whole time, the Scroll Music 4.5.
I want to say before I got tuned in to Apple Music, I probably had every Tom G CD. Cause Tom G was like the biggest thing to me at that time.
Yeah.
Cushion Cups and Scroll. That's all I was on to.
Mm-hmm.
How your collaborations come about? Cause you got placements with Durkio.
Oh yeah.
You got the Rod Wave. How did them come about?
I would say for the Durkio one that ain't out yet, but it's coming. I hope it's coming.
That snippet.
But
hard.
that was through my boy John Lim. I met him at the producer panel, 2019. The one I told you was me, Jit Faye, and K Hendrix. So me and Lam locked in. John Lam he signed to OTF too. Okay. So when we locked in, it was just like rip all over again. But I say like more of a better, you feel me, situation. Cause we still cool. Me and Lam, we cool. He doing his thing right now. But Lam kind of like basically just, it's funny cause I had more stuff than him, but he still kind of like, I say like he took me under his wing because Lam knew a lot of people. So Lam was already in contact with Durk, so I'd be sending Lam stuff. Even for T9, I ain't no T9, so but Lam knew it. See Lam, I feel like he really like just he be everywhere. Mm-hmm. So that's how he was getting his connections. Like he was just like in every session. Even just now, I was talking to an engineer at Glass House. He was like, yeah, man, Lam used to be everywhere just trying to give out beats, like, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. So
hustling and producing.
Yeah, hustling. Yeah. So Lam got a lot of connections. So I just linked up with Lam and just was sending him stuff. We locked in. We'll be on FaceTime. We'll link up. I go to his house. You know, he got a nice little setup too. Nice studio. So I go there. We'll work. And he was actually making things happen. See, that's another thing with me. I like working with people who I know. You feel me? I don't like making beats for no reason. You feel me? Like I feel like
I don't like working for no reason.
See,
so I understand it.
But see, I feel like I done did all that. Like even like coming up, like I feel like, man, I've been playing music all my life. Ain't no way I'm just finna be playing music and making beats for no reason. Now I'm grown. I got different responsibilities now, so it's like I want it to be like something. It's still fun, and I still get like the joy of it. But I still, when I deal with people, if I can't help you, I want you to be able to help me. You feel me? So
Eat off each other, yeah.
yeah, you know, I feel like that's good. You feel me? Like why we, you know what I'm saying, just doing something if we can't benefit. You know what I'm saying? Even just with knowledge, anything like, you know, they say like you are who you hang around. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to get knowledge from people or opportunities. So shout out Lamb, shout out Durk. I hope y'all can hear that soon. Y'all know how I go with like labels and stuff like that. So, and you said
the Rod Wave, how the Rod Wave came about.
Rod Wave, that happened with Ripper. So the thing is, I heard like I got so much unreleased stuff like with Rod Wave, just like with me on the keys and stuff. Cause a lot of people don't know when I started working with Ripper, I ain't had no tag. I
was gonna ask you about that.
I ain't had no beat tag. So by the time I started like finding out about these placements and stuff, it was happening so fast. It was like, okay, dang, I need a tag now. You know, it occurred to me like, dang, I wish you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You know, I'm in the credits. You know, people know what's up. But at the same time, you know, I kind of feel like that kind of made it more like, dang, I didn't know you did that. And I started liking that. So, like, a lot of times now, I don't even put my tag all the time. Because I feel like, let me make that situation work for my good. So now, sometimes, like, even if I do a song with a big person, like, you know, future talking like in the future, I probably won't put my tag all the time. Just so, like, people can be, like, surprised. I like that.
That's all. I put my tag. You gotta know I was on that. Hey.
No, but you know, I still let the people know like it's me. But you know, just I like that old school stuff. I feel like back then they ain't had no tags. You just have to know. Okay, that's Teddy Riley right there. Or that's Babyface. Or we could tell. So
who started the tags and producing?
I
want to say my first tag probably like off the head. I heard Metro Boomin, but it's probably way before Metro Boomin.
But see, Dark Child was doing tags too. Dark Child 99. He was doing tags. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he might have been one of the ones that
started to pop it off.
That probably popped it off.
That'd be like an ad lib now, bro. Like that'd be an ad lib.
Yeah,
bro.
it do. And like I don't know, like with my tag now, I kind of got like a strategy with it. Like right when you hit a laugh, like that the beat drop. Like right when you hit a laugh, like I got you. Like,
so it's strategic.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Who is that?
It's a black owned company, Voice God Kings or Voice Tag Kings, something like that. But I've been dealing with them like pretty much for like all my stuff. Like if I want like a little tag, just because, or if I want to try something new, I go to them and they got like different options. I want to say it's like it's a dude and his wife. They own it, but they got like people that work for them. And the person that did it was like a little girl.
I'll say, man, that sound like a little
kid.
Yeah,
little kid girl. Yeah. And then I just got a new one too. Hey, I know that's Chriso on them keys, and that's a little boy. So, and I did that cause this female rapper E, real cool. She weak man. Oh man, I ain't gonna say too much, but we got something coming. So. She the one that told me I think you should do Chriso on them keys or something, and I just kept it in mind. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that cause yeah, you know, I like to kind of like when people give me suggestions, I like to kind of like make them feel good about it. Like, okay, yeah, he did it. That's tight. So especially like coming from the city, I love my city. So when they tell me something, I take that in.
Take the gotcha. Yeah. 2020 was a bit going platinum.
Yeah.
What's in the works?
I would say definitely.
You can speak on what's in the works.
Okay.
Can speak on.
I can speak on this. I was just talking to Oso about a struggle out the churches part 2. I feel like, but see, I was even in church. I ain't gonna cap. Today, I was like kind of like trying to like see if I could like on the downtime, like when the preacher was talking. I was trying to see if I could think of something like for it.
So hold on. Church sermon going on.
Yeah, but you know he kind of like radical with it. So like I can kind of still like play. You know what I'm saying, behind them and stuff. So
you got struggling like the church is playing. That's hard.
But see, I was trying to come up with something like trying to like think of new ideas for it because a lot of my stuff I done got from church. Like even the Can't Sleep Rod Wave, that was something I came up with in church.
That's hard.
Yeah, that whole piano riff. But yeah,
so you talking Struggle Out of Trenches like remix?
You might have gave me an idea.
Remix.
Dang, that might be better than a part 2 because I can't even think of a new beat right now. Because I feel like man, what's gonna top struggle out the trenches like as far as like that sound. Cause I know Oso and Ragu they got me like with they part, but I gotta make sure the beat
stood up.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, I might talk to Jit Faye about doing what he do, and then yeah.
So what else in the works? 2020 round, 2021 round the corner. What we?
I know. I plan on. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people are like kind of mad at me, but 2021 I'm going full time producing. Like no more rapping
no more.
Yeah, I kind of like I thought about it for a minute, like probably for a couple months now. I want to, and I know I do, cause it's like it ain't like forced. Ain't nobody telling me to. Ain't nobody saying, "Well, I think you should just do it." So that's my plan. So I'm actually gonna drop my last album as an artist like the last day of this month. So
December 31st.
Yeah, 31st.
That's it. We ain't rapping no more.
And it's called The Last Gift. So
okay.
Yeah. So
last gift.
Last gift. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, besides that, me and Lamb, we got to get back in. We locked right now. Currently, I'm locked in with Blackberry, the LA the GOAT producer. We just got one with LA. It's in the cut. So, you know, we hoping that make the album. And my boy Yoda, he produced it too. Yoda Gang Official, the one that did Push Forward the Culture with me. So I'm locked in with him. I've been talking to Conrad again. Conrad on the beat. We finna get back in. Really 2021. I just want to just go back to square one.
It sound like you just finna hit the streets and start working again.
Yeah. So and really, I kind of just want to do the same thing I did this year, but this time I'm gonna be focused because I ain't gonna be doing my own music. I'm gonna be strictly like I might get on some DJ Khaled type stuff, like just make beats and just find artists to get on it and put it together. Cause so far I just like put my trust in her. Let them do what they do. I make the beat. I trust it. Y'all do what y'all do, but now it's like
somebody ever brought you back some bullshit. You sent
so far so good because I ain't gonna lie, I don't just send my beats to everybody. Gotcha. I promise you I don't. I don't just send my beats to everybody. So like we gotta really know. I gotta really know. And like I said, it don't got nothing to do with talent. It's more like hunger. I gotta know that you hungry. You doing your thing. You actually got something behind you. You know, you ain't just doing it for fun. If I believe in you, I'ma get some beats to you. Just so like also you know what I'm saying? I ain't charging for that. I trusted him. And look what it's doing.
His thing.
So and I be telling my producer homies that because a lot of them they bought their cheddar. But I tell them like sometimes you gotta trust your work. You know, don't be so into money that you don't trust your work, that you don't trust that your song will do good. That because I guarantee you, me Oso and Ragu, we seeing some coins from that just off of the back end streams. Like for real, like we did the business on it and stuff like that. So really 2021, I just plan on just getting it popping again, getting more artists signed. Cause even with LA Road Boy, Buck, well me and Buck we recently just did our first one together with the Tom G thing. But even then, I feel like everybody who got signed, I done pretty much.
You've been in the street and you feel me? The upcoming that's hard. Like Rush doing this thing right now.
The thing is, bro, like back then I wasn't even thinking like, oh, they, you know, I kind of like you could think like you don't know what's gonna happen. So it's a good thing that I go with my gut. Cause even with Road Boy, I was rocking with him and Dre, his manager Caldwell.
Yeah.
You know, I was when he called me that one time and was like, he gave me the rundown and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm all in with it. And then Lamb too. Lamb, he helped me with that situation. So pretty soon, me and Road Boy, we just started talking, and I just sent Road Boy a whole bunch of stuff, and Road Boy started telling me like, man, we gonna win the Grammy and whatnot and all this stuff, and now he doing this thing. I'm proud of him. Like
10-17,
new 10-17. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the show. We always end on 4 questions.
Okay.
What's the best advice you done received?
The best. Okay. I say keep God first, cause that's one reason why I still play the keys for the church. I still take that day out to, you feel me, do that because I feel like God gave me the gift. So why not? You feel me? Like I got all these other days to produce, all these other days to, you know. So on this one day, I can wake up, even if it's been a long Saturday night of producing, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Still get up, do my thing, go in there, do that. So yeah, put God first, and then if you don't mind, it's another one too. Like next to that, stay humble, stay low. I say, cause sometimes humble ain't always good. Cause you could be so humble to where like you short your worth.
Yourself.
You feel me? So I say like just stay low. Like you could know you that like trust me. Like don't get it twisted. I know I'm that dude. You feel me? Like but I stay low with it. I don't look down on people. If I see an artist, they doing their thing, you can ask anybody. Like, I show love, bro. Like,
That's what's up.
Majority of my beats I ain't sell. I just say that.
You'll get it on the back end.
Oh yeah.
You get
Definitely.
it on the back end. What's the worst advice you didn't receive?
Worse. Just off top, I know I can think of worse advice, but just off the top, I'd probably say don't rock with him. He like this, and I ain't even meet the person yet.
To prejudging somebody before you get to do your
off of what somebody else saying, cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these rappers in Tampa that I work with and that I'm real cool with now, and there been some people that done told me like, oh no, they ain't this or they be tripping or woo woo. We good.
Our situation good.
we straight. I don't know what y'all got going on, but that my boy, he called me. I sent beats right to his phone. You got the email, I got the phone number. So yeah. So yeah, for real, that's how I be though.
What you got going on? What's the biggest challenge you done faced in life so far?
In life general, like besides music.
You can do music and life.
Okay, for music first, I would say, I ain't gonna lie. When me and Ripper was locked in, he used to put me to the test. I ain't gonna lie. I tell people this all the time, even though we don't talk like that no more. Like I still gotta thank him because he kind of like really helped me like to be fast with it. Cause I used to make a whole bunch of stuff for him. Like he'll just be like, man, we got this set up. I got On-B Peasy on the phone. Then I got something for T Grizzly. Really, he was getting all the plays. He just had me doing my thing. I was like, okay, cool, shoot. You feel me? I'm doing what I do. I'm sending it to him. I remember one time, this might have been for identity theft, but people don't know that identity. When I made that, when I came up with that idea, it was for T Grizzly.
Identity theft.
It was for T Grizzly when I came up with the music part, because Ripper did the drums. So when he told me I need something for T Grizzly, that was for identity theft. That was for T Grizzly. Really, I don't know. Like when he made the beat, I don't know if he changed his mind, but
somebody ended up with Kodak.
Yeah, it ended up with Kodak somehow. So,
and it worked.
And it worked. Yeah, that's the thing.
It
worked. And I be thinking like, man, what if I would have been like pump faking or thinking like in my head like, oh, I don't know this dude, because I really didn't know him like that. You feel me? I just knew him like through music, and I already was like a fan. So, I would say that's probably the biggest challenge. Yeah, the biggest challenge. So
in life,
with producing.
I'm saying
okay. In life, I would say probably just having to like be myself. When I say be myself, I'm gonna say like sometimes like you could think in your head like, okay, I'm gonna go around these people and they like this and they, but I feel like nope. You know what? Let me scratch that. Okay, so biggest challenge in life. Okay, it would probably just be learning how to accept me for me. You feel me? Like I don't gotta act hood. I don't gotta act like this. And like I got all type of backgrounds, all type of people from everywhere. So it's like, you know, at a certain point, I felt like I don't gotta try to act tough. I don't gotta try to do all this they doing. You know, I don't do no drugs. You feel me? Like, and that's just off of me. Like, you know, I do me. You feel me? But I feel like at first that was a challenge.
You had to learn that. You had to learn to be yourself.
Learn to be myself no matter what. No matter who I'm around. No matter who I'm with. No matter what hood I'm in. No matter. Be yourself. Don't try to be something you're not, because I learned this from females in school. when you try to be like somebody else, you get clowned by the females. Cause me personally, I ain't care what the dudes had to say. I was worried about what the females had to say. Cause them the ones who, you know what I'm saying, I feel like their opinion matter more than the dude opinion. That was just me, but yeah, I feel like that probably was like a big challenge, just learning like, even in school, you know, school it's a fashion show, popularity show. So
every day.
a lot of times I ain't have all the best kicks, the Jordans and stuff. So I learned like, hey, you know what? I'm finna throw these chucks on,
Make it work.
brush my hair, you feel me? Spray on my cologne, and I'm gonna take whoever girl and whoop. You know what I'm saying? With these chucks on, you know, I had to build that confidence. You feel me?
Confidence. Yeah.
That confidence for real.
I'm gonna give you 2 parts on that too. What's the biggest lesson you done learned in music and in life?
Biggest lesson in music, always have a lawyer or somebody that can represent you, you know, in some type of way, like ready, because you never know when you're gonna get that placement. Like when them placements just started falling out the sky on me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if God was just like, okay, here you go, because really it seemed like everything happened so quick with the Kodak, Rod Wave, Project Youngin. All that was thrown at me like months in a row.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Gotcha.
All at the end of the year. It hadn't even been a year, not even half a year. So I would say have a team, somebody you trust, people. Because luckily at the time I had Conrad, the one that was like, hey, this is such and such. He gonna tell you what you need to know. He knows such and such. Atlantic Records, Woo, Sniper Gang, and yeah, we got that situation. That situation done. You feel me? that's man. Look, you go on whatever you want to go on. Youngin, Chriso, Kodak, Ripper. You feel me?
Gotcha. I seen that. I thought that was the hardest. Your name on the credit. Like
yeah, that is hard. I ain't gonna lie. That made me feel good when I see that, cause Kodak, you feel me? We grew up listening to him too.
Kodak,
like,
big.
Yeah, Kodak, man. That's Florida.
Superstar.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you done learned in life?
Pick the right friends. And when I say that, it really, for me, I don't have a lot of friends, but I know, like, I say this: if you know I'm doing my thing, I'm headed somewhere, I got potential. Don't risk my, you know what I'm saying? Don't risk my freedom. Don't risk my. If you really for me, you wouldn't risk, you know what I'm saying?
Taking you out of that position.
You wouldn't risk that position. So I feel like the people that I rock with right now, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing too. I like people that's doing their thing. Like, for real, like, them the type of friends I want. I don't want a friend who, you know what I'm saying? I love people, you feel me? Because I got family that's doing what they do, homeboys that I kind of grew up with, doing what they do. I don't judge them, but, you know. They already know, okay, Chriso, we ain't going to bring that around Chriso, because Chriso got something to lose.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or if they don't know, I'm going to tell them, like, hey, bro, like, no.
If you don't know, I'm going to tell you.
We ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that because, you know, I feel like I can't stop right now. I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm in the zone. Like, it's people that really look up to me too. Producers, artists in the city. When I was in the room with G, Trey Dog, Oso, and all them, you know what they told me? I was like, man, I'm a fan of y'all boys. They were like, man, you the GOAT though. You done did this. You done did stuff I ain't never seen people do. Like, they went to big me up, and I was smiling, but like in my head I was like, I'm glad I was able to tell them that in person too. Like, man, y'all boys motivate me. Like, I was trying to send G beats before I was even. He probably don't even remember that. I was trying to send G beats before he was even. You know, before I was doing my thing for real. When I was making beats on the keyboard. So, cause that's where I started. I started making beats on the keyboard. And then 2018, that's when my people, my mom and my pops, they had got me a Mac. They got me a Mac for Christmas, a MacBook, and then they got me the keyboard that go to the computer. So really, what people don't know is I had to learn how to produce on a laptop. I ain't know all I knew how to do was make beats on the keyboard, like Teddy Riley, old school type stuff. So yeah, man, that would probably be the lesson. Like, pick your friends, like.
Make sure your circle is what it is.
Make sure your circle, you know what I'm saying, straight. Like, it's okay. Like, I got people that do their thing, dibble and dab and stuff, but they know, like, we not finna put Chriso. We not finna try Chriso like that. Like he just some average dude or something. Like,
got you, man.
For real. Yeah.
I feel like we touched on a lot. I appreciate y'all that part this season.
I feel like we ain't touched on enough.
We ain't touch on what you feel like we ain't touch on.
I wanna speak on. Man, I wanna address this, man. So I got a lot of producer homies in the city that I rock with. Like for real. Like I take some of them under my wings. They can call me anytime and I'll pick up. So man, to the rappers, like I know a lot of y'all feel like y'all that. So y'all gonna talk like y'all that. But when it come to like us sending y'all beats and stuff, and I ain't even really talking about me, cause the people I rock with, they cool with what I send them. And if they not, then I don't take it personal. But I got producer homies who ain't really made it yet. I don't feel like I made it yet. Let me say that. But I got producer homies who still trying to get that city placement. You know, bump the outside world just and like the industry. They just trying to get something with Big 290 or something with LA or something with somebody that's still, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing in the city and stuff. So, I say, cause I seen this with some people. They was putting like little stuff like, oh, y'all sending me these whack beats and woo the woo. And I had some of my producer homies calling me. They was like, man, I hope he wasn't talking about me. And, you know, I told him, I was like, man, you hard. Yeah. I'm telling you hard. Like, all your beats hard. I told my boy Swiss Bangers that he on the come up. I said, he said, I ain't gonna say no names, but he said, such and such just made a post. He was saying, oh, the beats whack and don't send me them whack beats and y'all producers sending me beats that sound trash and stuff. I said, bro, don't listen to that. I said, keep sending beats until they like one. I said, don't even worry about that. But I say this for the rappers, like, y'all can be straight up, you know what I'm saying? Tell if you got a producer that you rocking with, or if y'all in contact, you could tell them boys, hey, you know, send me something else. Y'all don't gotta go on Instagram trying to get a laugh out the audience. Cause that's what it be. Let's be real. And I tell them to their face, whoever, whatever. So I tell them to their face.
Boy came on here addressing.
Nah, for real. Cause I was talking to my boy Blackberry about that. Like, bro, I don't like that. You feel me? Like, if you don't like something, you could tell that person. You ain't gotta go on Instagram trying to get your little.
Crazy. That's the reality we live in right now, bro.
True. Media attention.
That's the reality we live in.
True. And like I got love for all the artists in the city, but you know who you is. You feel me? You know who you is. It's all love though. I'm just saying what I got to say. You said what you had to say. So, you know, and I feel like the producer community, that's like my family, bro. Like none of us got beef. I know some, we ain't gotta say no names, but some of these rappers out here don't like each other in the city. But us producers, we good. All of them. Big, small, little, whatever you want to call it. And really, I put all of us, I don't, me personally, I don't say I'm bigger than somebody or nothing like that. Like, that's why, like, I still work with people who ain't got no placements and stuff. I just called my boy, Snot last night. We had a beat, Keith, DQ4E, Keith hit me up about some beats. I said, hey, bro, it looked like he was at a restaurant, but he was like, yo, Chriso. I said, yeah. I said, bro, I'm finna send that beat that we did to Keith. You know DQ4E? He was like, yeah, man, go ahead and do that, bro. And I could tell it made his night.
He was excited
type stuff. And I want to be able to do stuff like that. Like, you feel me? Like, even with different opportunities that come, I tell my boys, like, hey, I got such and such in the cut. They waiting. So you got like 3 days to send something to me. Boom, so I can get it to them. I'm gonna put you on this play with me. And it make everything go smooth. I ain't gotta do everything. You feel me? I can hit up, man. Me and K Hendrix, we got some fire in the cut. Me and Jet Faye too. Really, I got some fire in the cut just about with everybody. For real. So I just wanted to address that. No offense. No offense.
Stepping, man.
No offense. No offense to the rappers. I love y'all. You feel me? I'm fans of y'all, bro. I wanna see all y'all win, but just for future references, if you got a producer that you rock with, you know, you could tell them. You feel me?
Like you
really,
feeling that pack.
That'll motivate them. Trust me, rappers, that'll motivate. If you tell your producer straight up, I ain't like that beat. Also told me that about Struggle Out the Trenches. I got too much going on. That what also said, it's too much going on. You got to take that out. He said it's too much sounds in that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get mad, but I'm glad he did that, and he ain't go on Instagram saying, "Oh, y'all stop sending me all these trash beats." I'm only saying that to say that it's better ways to do stuff, and it'll get better results. Like that could turn producers away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they see that, they're like, "Oh, you trying to get a laugh out the crowd? I ain't sending you nothing."
If a big time producer would have seen that, he probably would have been
For
like,
real,
oh, that's trash how you conducting
that's
yourself.
trash for real. A big producer could see that and say, "I ain't sending you nothing." Oh, he could have just been about to check you out, but he see that. Oh, nah, he negative. He tripping. I'm just saying how people think. You know, I know some of y'all rappers don't care, but hey, I just wanted to say that. But take the good and the bad with it. But I just had to say that because I got love for my producers, and when I say my producers, I'm talking about like the fam. When I say that, so shout out to all the producers in Tampa, all of them. I ain't even gonna if I say all the names, it'll be from here to here. So I ain't finna even say all the names, but shout out to all of y'all, like for real. Got love for y'all.
Season 2, man. I got producer Stephen, man.
Hey,
I got producer Stephen on season 2.
And shout out to the rappers too. I got love for y'all, bro. Like, yeah, keep doing your thing, straight up.
Gotcha again, bro. Season 2, I wanted to pop it off with you. We've been building the rapport.
Yes,
I appreciate you.
All day, man.
CSP podcast, Youngin Chriso813.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Yes, sir.
City Speed podcast.